My name is Frankie. I'm the piercer of this shop in Zoo. Been in this line for about 16 years actually. I'm doing something what I like, so I guess longer is better. The first one I get is when I was 16. During school time, like the first year piercing, go by the gun. Then after that, due to my family is not very well doing, so I like half study, half working to support my everything. So after my school time, I went into the college. But before that, I was working in one fashion parlor. It's like mixes of branded goods, and luckily I met one guy with quite a lot of tattoos and some very interesting piercings. So I don't know why I just go in front and approach him like, hey, I like your pierce, like, how do you do that? So this is how I connect with piercing, and luckily he's a piercer. Well, after that he did 4 piercing on me: eyebrow, my labret, my tongue, which is actually I still keep till now. But eyebrow one I removed. This is a redo work in a different way. And my septum pierce that I still keep it until now, and furthermore I stretch it to a bigger sizes. Before I went to the college, I went to Australia, Perth, which is the nearest place where I can start to learn all these things. I stayed there for 6 months actually to work as an apprentice. Then after that I came back here, continued my college, but my college haven't finished. When I went to the advanced, I already started up my first piercing shop with one of my college mates to partner together with me. After that, I get quite a lot of piercing done. Quite massive. I have my bridge. I have quite few lip piercing around here, but I removed because of my tattoo I done in a convention, my face tattoo. Then nipple pierce I still maintain. I have some genital as well. Then belly pierce on me is only experimentation on my previous apprentice, that when I teach them how to do piercing. When I come into tattoo is during the first shop, I met one artist from Singapore. First I know is his student, which is a Malaysian, but we plan to expand the shop to this zoo now, which is a professional piercer and professional tattoo artist merging together, like a crew of talented people in this industry. Then unfortunately this friend, which is a Malaysian tattoo artist, he got cancer. So after that, which is his teacher, the Singaporean guy who worked together with us to set up this first zoo in year 2001 till now. The first tattoo I get is actually this one, keep herring, my favorite. So after that, add up, and then 15 years ago, or I guess 16, did my first biomechanical tattoo here, which is like something very new that time. Basically, like the keep herring thing is like one of the revolutionaries that I like, okay, in street art. Then after that, the first few actually not really very storytelling. It's just something sounds very trendy during that time. But for us, it's like friendship. Our shop worked a lot with different artists from different countries. So basically, like when they come, I did them few piercing, and they did some tattoo on me, like something like they really good with. So after that, in year 2003, I met one Australian artist. So he fixed up this for me, which is a Geiger piece from HR Geiger. Then after that, he joined up all. He added up my keep herring. Now the third one is my that Singaporean tattoo artist friends that work together with us. So he went to the convention, I guess in 2003 or 2001, I forget already, or 2002. So he went to the convention in Borneo, and I thought of like, wow, I'm somebody in this industry, and Borneo Headhunters, which Ernesto is the guy who promote Malaysia tattoo, traditional tattoo, very well, educate people around the whole world. So I thought of like, for respect, I get one done. But this Singaporean tattoo artist, he did the wrong size. So in year 2003 or year 2004, I flew to Sarawak, Kuching to meet Ernesto up, and he fixed this up with the traditional style. Yeah, for me, basically it means respect. Yeah, to, you know, something our very local Malaysian thing. But for the Iban people, it's actually a sign of their warriors. So yeah, according to them, it's somebody that cut somebody's throat, then only have that done. Few years before that, I already thought of wanted to get a face tattoo done, but not many resources about face tattoo besides the Maori thing. Fortunately, I met this artist called Freewind from LA, if I'm not wrong, Black Wave Tattoo. So he's been doing machine work, and he's been doing the traditional way, whereby he's the adopted son of one very famous traditional tattoo artist in Samoan. So, and also he did a lot of face tattoo basically, and his knowledge on tribal tattoo very well. Well, through some talking with him, he advised me to do the American Indians, where we are so-called Red Indians thing. So their warriors have this tattoo done. So he gave me the idea, like, why not I do, to protect the people around you when you work, and to protect you from, you know, influence of negative energy, because we always have a very close touch with customer, like, you know, through body, doing piercing, not that kind of body. All right. So you can see, like, this is the spear thingy, like, it's like a needle shape. It's my work, my career. I'm a piercer. Okay. This spiral around, okay, is the protection of people around me that you can see. So it's a very meaningful tattoo. I like Hanya. Hanya is like a Japanese ghost, okay, but in the Chinese tradition have a little bit similarity on something we call yaksa. Yaksa is like a girl turned to like a very inner devil side due to jealousy. So it's a little bit similarity with this Hanya story with the Japanese. Basically, you will see it's like a girl with a ghost face, you know, holding a knife behind. Yeah, that is Hanya. So, but not because of I like the stories, I like that design. I did a little bit changes actually on the third eye. But third eye, for my own personal meaning, is to see things clear. Yeah, because you know, you have a lot of friends, you have good friends that really support you, and you have friends that just only, you know, friends with you for certain benefits. So that's the reason I do the third eye. It's actually what we plan is, because Hanya is a ghost, and Tiangu is sort of like a Japanese, not really god, it's some local god thingy. So it's like the god battling the ghost. Yeah, that kind of story behind. Yeah, though long time ago, it really take ages to stretch. Yeah, I stretched about 4 years. Before that, I stretched to 40 mm. 40 mm, then you know, I feel like it doesn't really suit my face, so I reduce it to 32. Well, this area is actually called inner conch, but what I have is called dermal punch. So what we do is we directly cut a clean hole like this big. Some other people, like, they don't really like tattoos or pierce, they will consider us subculture. Well, we have a customer many years ago. She's my customer on piercing. So after that, been few years never see, suddenly she appeared up and like, Frankie, I want to do a phoenix and I want to do a praying hand. And she told me the story behind is like, oh, I few years missing in action because I was on a medication, you know, getting to recover because she got brain cancer from stage, but she survived. I guess those people being thing of people with tattoos is bad guys is like generations ago, because for them maybe during that time it's only the gangsters that have the tattoo. But then nowadays, no, it's not. All of them, they have their story behind, or they just simply like tattoo. So it doesn't mean, you know, you have a tattoo then you are from certain clan, but I believe it's only certain design. Hi, my name is Frankie, and this is the story beneath my skin.